guys, welcome back. And if you are new here, my name is Noemi. So today I'm going to share with you guys what we did. We had a project in the kids' bedroom and play/craft room. Our goal was to expand the space and use our space as much as possible. My boys are getting older, they are 10 and 13 years old, so they need more space from each other. We also homeschool, so we definitely wanted to create some areas for them where they feel the most comfortable. So first I'm going to show you their bedroom, and I'm going to share with you the playroom as well, so you guys see the whole picture together, where they like to spend most of their time, because they like to be, of course, in the other area, mostly in the kitchen. This is a area that is absolutely designated for them. So I'm going to quickly explain our system here in their closet. And we are slowly transitioning into the fall. It doesn't really require lots of things to do, because they have all of their clothes in this closet, and the stuff that we don't use that is out of season are in these two baskets, and the rest of them is something like, if there's a summer day that is cooler, chillier, they can use the longer pants, so I don't put them away. So there's a very minimal thing that we have to set aside for the hard winter. That means ski pants and the coat and some thicker shirts and gloves and hats, but those are all fit in that basket. So on the bottom we like to keep a couple of their books. We got more books for them, but we keep them in the other room. But in this room we keep the ones that they love very much and they like to read something at night. So they got, I don't know how many shirts, about 7 or 8 or something like that. So it's always plenty, because I do laundry very frequently, because I find that it's less overwhelming if I do laundry more often than just wait for a whole entire day to get it done. In that area, we call it a get ready area, and we recently put this table over here. So we had more space over here before, but I think this is plenty too. So we have a backpack that they can take with themselves everywhere, and they can put all the things, like we keep their watch there and sunglasses, and they can put a bottle of water, so that way they're responsible for their own stuff. We got the hat there, so when we're heading out in the early morning, then the previous night they can put out everything over here, like clothes and bags, and makes a much smoother morning that way. We use this fabric bags for organizing, and right now they have the swimming stuff in there, like all the goggles, swimming pants, so we can just easily grab them when we need them. So this is the area that we created recently. If you haven't seen it, I will link it down below the video. I vlogged it how we made it, and the fact that I love about this, we've been using this system for a long years, that we just put a wall-to-wall table for the boys, because it's one thing that they have a surface to work on far away from each other, but also it doesn't have legs, so the cleaning is so much easier. Also, it doesn't clutter up the space. So we're talking about a little room. So when we had 2 twin size of bed, we couldn't close the door that small, is just to give you a vision. And with this table, because it's along the space wall to wall, and because your eyes running from one side to the other side to the wall, it kind of give you the illusion that it's kind of a longer and bigger room. And also the same with the legs, because there's nothing underneath there, and no drawers, nothing. Your eyes can go up until the wall, so it's also give you the illusion that room is bigger. And we like to use the all-natural unfinished wood for a reason. This is less toxic, because all the other materials contain some kind of material, some kind of chemicals that can be in the air for years. So that way that we have the wood, maybe it's a little bit harder to clean, but I'm okay with that, because I know it's safe for my boys. And on this side we have the bed for the boys, and we put up a shelf up there for my little one, which has a little mess, but it's okay. So that means he's using it. He likes to put his books up there, and he has a little light over there so he can read at night. So our goal with that table is to have the boys a space where they can draw, and you will understand more as I'm showing the other room. But my 13 years old is really into drawing, and I think it's very encouraging when he has a space just for drawing and there's always a white paper out. I mean, I'm an artist too, and it's encouraging me as well, because you just can't pass by the white paper, you just have to fill it up. To organize all the pencils, we choose these boxes. I have these boxes for about 10 years. That's how I like to organize, because we get to see what we have, so it's much easier to locate what we want to use. If you like clean and less cluttered look of design as I do, I find that this is an amazing solution to keep them in flat boxes, because it's just very easy to put it away, it's easy to see what we have, and it's just easier on the eyes. So this room is for sleeping and reading, as just chilling out, and also this is the room for creating and learning. So this is where we do all the learning at this table. And also I love the fact that I just recently discovered with that I figured that my boys love to do the drawing right before the bed, which is perfect because it's a very soothing thing to do before they go to the bed. So it's perfect, and now they have the room and it's just very easy. After they're done, they can just crawl into the bed and they can go to sleep. Okay, so this would be the room where they sleep, learn, and draw and read. Let me show you the other room where they are doing the hobbies that they enjoy. So I'm going to show you guys as we step in. So we have this couch here that has a few library books that we're still reading, and we still have to figure out a space for these items, but now on the couch is fine. They like to read here or in the other room. So we still have the board up. It's a whiteboard, they can draw on it, and at some point we had their drawings on it, but I think they wanna draw again, so we're going to put somewhere else the drawings. My husband and I decided to keep this wall empty, and the reason for that, because we have so much going on in the rest of the room. We added another table to this room, and the purpose of that was to keep the things off of the floor, and we wanted to have kind of like a stations for a separate hobbies and things. So this would be the area for the Legos. So we got all the board games up there. All the rest of the box are holding some kind of pieces for the Lego. So we got the teeny tiny pieces here. We didn't organize them by the color, and we still have some that we want to sort out in some kind of order that Max wants, right?
Yes.
So he really enjoys this space, because that way basically we just categorize them by the pieces. So all the long ones, we went by the pieces, not the color. That makes more sense to him. Oh, where did you find that?
In the backyard.
Oh, nice. It's a piece of rock. I love it. So that table is meant to be now just for Legos. So if they wanna play more than 2 or 3 or even 4 kids can just play next to each other with the Lego if they wanna build something. And on this side we added another table for Cole for his trains, so he can build his layout and all the rest of the things that he wants to use with that. First we thought we're going to put up the shelf here, but some reason we just didn't like it there. So we figured if we put it under the table, it's gonna be even more handy for him. And the other goal for us with this 2 table, besides to have all the toys up here on the table, is to have just only one leg. So we had to use one leg over there. But in the rest of the area, we have no furniture, so the eyes can go as long as the walls are, just like in the other room. So it feels bigger and it's so much easier to clean. It's very, very easy to clean that way. So Max has all this space to create, or Max and Cole, because sometimes Cole is putting together something with you, right?
Yes.
And then this is where Koa, so obviously I didn't clean up, but you know what, that's more realistic that way, right? And this is the room where the least minimalist, I would say, but I don't care. It's really the space that my kids enjoy, so we obviously want to keep at bay, so make sure it's easy for maintenance for them. Yet I still want them to have something to play with, so they can create stuff and just enjoy their hobbies. I really hope that you enjoyed this very quick tour in my boys' room. If you want to see it, how we created it, I will link it down below the video for you guys, and I will see you soon. Thank you for watching.